Hi Onshapers. Today I will illustrate how you can model this plastic bottle from from basic level. Let's have fun modeling this. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot of tips, especially on surface modeling. Yeah, let's start. I will create a new document. Okay, let me use just a new part studio. You can always rename by using rename or shift N. Bottle. Okay. The first thing we need to do is we need the main sketch. The main sketch here. You can see this sketch, the one I highlighted. We are going to start from the main sketch. Whenever you are designing a surface body, surface modeling, always start from the main body, then start subtracting what is not necessary. Okay, therefore, I'll create a sketch on front plane. Okay, normal and the line. I'll be a bit fast. I'm using millimeters. Let's double confirm that. Workspace millimeters, that's fine. I'm using a lot of keyboard shortcuts. You can go to the keyboard shortcuts here. For dimension, I'm using a D. D for dimension. P to hide the planes. F to fit. A for an arc. I'm big fan of using the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, I am using this one is not 60. Sorry for that. It is this point here. I'm sketching because I want the beginners also to understand how to sketch, but I'm using a lot of commands here, keyboard shortcuts. I want now to delete this. I want this one to be my last one to define. Okay. Let's see now whether we're going to be able to define this. Yeah, that is possible. Sometimes it is always a good idea to finalize the biggest dimension. Then I need to use a revolve. I'm using a surface. You select the sketch. Then for the axis, you select the middle line. Okay. I want to use a solid, not a surface. I'm using a solid. This one here. Sometimes it's good to use the hybrid modeling surface and part body at the same time. Then you can say, okay, then we need a fillet on this edge. a fillet of 2 mm. That's fine. Same applies to the bottom edge, a fillet of 4 mm. That's fine. Then we need to sketch. You can see on this one, on this plastic bottle, we have this type of. You can see the shape here. Let's now design this shape. We're going to design section by section at a time. Now let's now go to this bottom one. I need a sketch here and a circle of diameter 35. I need to now extrude 5 mm. I want to remove and I want to draft by 45. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what I need. You have to use the draft. Then you need a fillet onto this edge and this edge. A fillet of 5 mm. That's fine. You can see now we have modeled the bottom section. Let's go to the next section. Let's now model this section, this cutout. That's very simple. Go back to front plane and sketch. Number 2, F for fit. I need a neck. I need a neck like that. Yeah. Then I need to activate my sketch. I can hide this part. I want this arc, this point to be coincident. I'll search for that. Let me draw another arc. Yeah. Then dimension wise, I need this point to this point to be, no, this point from this point to this point to be 92.5. Then height wise, make it a habit of hiding what you don't need for ease of visualization. 62.7. Then you need to use, you can use this U or select this one, press U. This and then press U. Okay, you can now use trim or you press M. Like that, then you can now show your part. Now you need to extrude this, to extrude cut, that is now we need to remove, and we need now to go to the draw or symmetry, like that. Then we need now to have some fillet on this edge, a fillet of maybe 5. Let me use 10. Next, we need now to design this cutout, this side. Let's now go back. We go back to front plane, now sketch normal. I need several lines here. First line, I need a line that passes through the center of this. Therefore, let me activate the initial sketch. A line that I can use this. Let me use it instead. Yeah, I can hide. Then I need to offset. You can press O to offset by 23 Q. Oh, oops, sorry for that. I'm using Q to change to make a construction line. Then I need another line that is horizontal construction line, and another one that is now I need to offset this by 5. That's fine. Then for construction, I need a spline that has 2 points like that. Yeah, to be a spline. I can use now, let me see if I can use this. Okay, it seems I can't use, therefore I want this edge to be, this point to be on this edge. On that, I'm going to use a little bit longer method because I want to activate this. I want to show the main sketch. I want now this one to be active. I want to use a U for this. Yeah, that's fine for construction. Then I want to mirror this. I want to use this one as in my mirror line and select this like that. Then I can hide. I'm using my main sketch as my master sketch. Then I can use this one coincident. Then this one coincident like that. Next, I need this point to be coincident to this point, and I need this one to be tangent this line. See what happens if you see such a funny sketch. Just Control Z, Control Z again. You first for fix. I have to move this point. You first of all figure out what is happening. I need now to define this point to this point to be 16. Let me first forgive dimensions where necessary. Then I need from this point to this point to be that 5. Okay. Then these lines here has to go. Therefore, this one is 95. That's fine. This is 16. Okay. This one can go up to a point where. Then I want this line and this one to be coincident like that. Now my lines are fully defined. Let me shorten this. This one to be tangent. Then I need this one and this one also to be tangent. Okay. Lastly, we need to define these lines here. I want now to give it a length of 10. Also this one to be 20. Always make sure that your sketch is fully defined. Where possible. Now my sketch is a fully defined sketch. Okay. This one will help us to make, you can see this side cutout, this profile. Okay. And now press F to fit. That's fine. Now we have our sketch here. This is the main sketch that we need. Then I need now to split this face using the sketch. Therefore, you go to split. I want to split this face using my sketch. And I want to keep tools. You can see now the sketch. This is the sketch profile, the one we designed here. This sketch 4 is similar to this. The reason why I did this was because I want now to have an offset surface. But before doing that, I can always go back and offset this surface by maybe let me use 4 mm. First, you're going to see the reason why I want to offset this. Offset inwards, then select OK. Then we can now roll to head. I want now to delete this surface, this face. I want to delete, select delete face and delete that section. Okay, now you can see now when you delete a face, let me suppress this. It was part, you can see, but when you delete a face, it becomes a surface like that. I want now to reuse my sketch because I want now to form this cutout. Let me go back. Oh, that's now, you see what we are forming? Okay, let's now go back here. The main reason why I made this offset is because I want this surface, this section. You can see the highlight the section, only that section. That's what I need. So that later I can now, this surface, that's the surface I need. That was an offset. Therefore, let me hide my sketch. Before I hide the sketch, I want to hide these surfaces, all of them. I want to extrude a surface using this sketch. Surface using the sketch. Then I want symmetric. I can show this to make sure that it cuts completely. Yeah, like that. Now I want this section. Okay. First thing I need to do is to split. Okay, for us now to split, I want to hide the initial surface. Let me first for name initial surface like that. Let me hide this surface. I want now to split. You have to be very careful when using split command. I don't want this back section. Let me first for delete it. Therefore, select split. I want to split this part using this surface and keep tool. Okay. Now I can delete this back one. Don't need it. Delete that part. A surface body. You can see. Then we need to delete this here. Therefore, I want now to split again. I want to split this. Oh, sorry, not that. This one using this so that we can delete this inner section. Not delete that. Delete that part. Well, okay. When you select parts, you delete everything. Then you go back to split. You have to keep tool here. Don't forget to keep tool. Then select this surface 3 and delete it. That's what is formed. Now you can bring back your initial surface. Now I need to split this surface using this because I want this section to remain. You see this section, in a section here. That's what I need. Split this surface using the main surface. Keep tool, don't delete. Then delete the outside. The outer surface, delete it because you don't need it now. I'll delete this and this one here. You can see what is formed. If you select Shift X, you can now, I want to use front to section view so that you can see it is a surface. It is a surface body. You can see inside. Yeah. You model section by section in surface modeling. Next, now you can see we have three surface bodies here. Let's first for unite them. You select Boolean. You select the three surface to make one surface. We have one surface like that. Then we can fill it using 5 on the inner edge. Again, fillet the outer edge by 2 mm. Yeah, like that. Again, now we need now to make this cutout. This cutout here. You go back to front and sketch. I will use a section of my previous sketch 4. I'm looking for sketch 4. Yeah, here it is. I will use a section here. Then we need to sketch a neck. I want this one to use and Q to make it full line, full curve. Then select this edge point and this point coincident. This point coincident. Let's now dimension from this point to this point. Can use 85.5 from this point to this point. We can use 75. Then we need 58. That's fine. But you see now here we have an issue. An issue that is here. Let me first of all try to see. Can see here. I want to go back to the sketch 4. Yeah. I'll do some editing. I will not delete this relation. This coincident relation and use this line instead. Yeah. Then let me delete this. That's fine. Yeah, to be more like that. And use 27. Yeah. Taking some time to solve. My internet is not so strong. You can see now this one is now more straight. You can see this now. Now it looks nice. It has a smooth transition. Now I can go back to my sketch 5. Yeah, I can see now this one was overlapping here. Now I can press in Onshape. Sometimes you don't need to trim. Onshape doesn't care. Okay, Onshape doesn't care. Therefore, remember this one is a part body because we used what we call Boolean. And whenever you have a closed surface body, when you use a Boolean, it becomes a solid body. I want to cut symmetry. I'm cutting this section out and you can select group all. You can see I didn't trim. Onshape doesn't care. You don't have to spend your time trimming there, just extrude. Then we need a fillet here of 6 mm. Yeah, so far so good. Then we need not to shell this. Go to shell. Use 2 mm. Make it a good habit. Do not shell initially. First of all, make sure that you add all the features you need, then shell. So that you can get a very good surface. You can see now the inner side, inside here, how it is. Yeah, looks good. Now the next step is to add, let's go back to our reference. This is to add the threads. We need some threads here. If you go to the reference, you can see we have those threads and some pattern we need to incorporate. Okay, therefore in my second video, part 2, I will now illustrate how to put those pattern features on this face and also how to put now threads here. Don't miss my next video. Okay, see you. Thank you for your time. Bye.